Howdy, howdy, fellow YouTubers. Mr. Z Bunch of Numbers here with a massive Hot Wheels Matchbox and whatever you want to call it update. Got a lot of cars to go through, so I'm going to go ahead and try to zip through them as quickly as I can without being obnoxious. The first car that I picked up is a brand new wave of the Matchbox cars. This is the 2008 Corvette ZR1 in the Matchbox Mountain series. Kind of reminded me of a Johnny Lightning White Lightning when I first saw it, because you got the white base, white tires, and then I don't know if I'll be able to show it too well, but the top of it kind of has like a carbon fiber look to it. They put a texture on the inside of the roof that kind of gives it a carbon fibery look to it. So I thought that was pretty trick. Nice Matchbox wheels, and this thing's just overall pretty daggone sweet for a Corvette. Yeah. Finally about time that I found a Corvette that kind of suited my needs. And this is definitely it. Then I also picked up a couple 5-packs off of the Evil Bay for the Mrs. Z lady. She got the Chevrolet 5-pack that has that ruby red Camaro from 1993. A little bit harder to find. And the seller sent us these packs in absolute garbage condition, but I didn't really expect too much because we got 3 5-packs for $8.99, so I figured, you know what, it's not a big deal. But the one thing that really was kind of aggravating is on the peg hook of the Chevy 5-pack that Mrs. Z had, there was a thumbtack that was in the top part stuck through it that had been on there so long that it was actually rusty, and the guy didn't think that it would be a good idea to take the thumbtack out of there. So at any point in time, either one of us, if we hadn't been paying attention, could have been pricked by it. And being rusty, you know, you can get tetanus and get all kinds of infections, and it just would be ugly. And I just thought that that was pretty doggone horrible as far as, you know, I understand it was only $8.99, but at least you can do is make your items presentable. So that was my beef about eBay. I mean, geez, I've had some bad packages before, but I'd rather these cars have been sent loose than in the packages the way they were. And not only was that thumbtack in there, but they were covered in a layer of kind of grime and dust, which, you know, I'll take that. And then, you know, they smelled like they'd been in somebody's garage for about 5.5, 10 years. So overall, they were just kind of gross. So we opened a couple of them and swapped some cars around. So Mrs. Z took a few cars, I took a few cars, and these are the ones that I went back with. She really did like that Cobra, but didn't have enough room in the pack, so she just let me have that one. Then the Olds 442, she liked that one too. And then the custom Corvette, my favorite, Corvette Stingray, the Corvette split window. Then we have in this pack, you've got the Dodge Viper, Jaguar XJ220, the Audi Avis Quattro, look at concept, Mercedes, not really sure on the name of that one, but it's kind of trivial. And then the Zender 4, pretty cool car. And then I also got this awesome car that me and George Man, or as you might say, Big Daddy Diecast here on YouTube, this is called the Wench. It's a kind of an inside term, slang terminology we've gotten for his Grail cars, and this is one of the ones that came from the Series 3 Walgreens Exclusives 3-pack. Master Loafer featured this on his channel at one point in time. His daughter has the pink collection. I don't know why that's not focusing. There we go. But yeah, got the pink bone shaker. Everything appears to be good on it for George Man, so I thought that was pretty trick. And then today's haul, outside of this error that I'm going to show you, will be after this one. Well, everything looks good on it. Looks pretty decent. Oh, what's that? Oh, is it a mispainted wheel? No. That is a inverted or inside out wheel that was actually put on the axle backwards. If you look closely, I don't know if you'll be able to show it that well, but you can see chrome on the back side of the wheel. So it's put on backwards. Got this for $5.90. Package is in rough condition, but these reversed wheels are pretty doggone hard to find. I challenge you to find another one of these on eBay. I challenge you. If you find one, it probably won't be for $5.90. So anyways, I got that sweet error off of the Evil Bay. And then on to my Toys R Us finds for Friday the 13th. Evil Friday the 13th. As you can see, my little Zen guy there. Creepy. And the first one I got is a variation of the cool one. It's got the 5 spokes instead of the open hold 5-spoke wheels. Not sure on the hard to findness of this variation. I haven't seen this variation anywhere else, but is in the Toys R Us shipper that was put out. There are probably about 4 or 5 of them in the shipper, so I'm assuming it won't be too terribly rare. And then the other variation, I'm not going to do the variation first. I'll do this, error. Mad Props? Why would I buy a Mad Props error? That's silly. But why is it an error? I don't see anything wrong with that. Oh, check it out. Black wheel. And chrome wheel. Go figure. A car that I really hadn't planned on, or I should say airplane, I hadn't really planned on buying. And I had just been talking to Big Daddy Diecast here on YouTube about this plane and saying that, you know, it's not my favorite, but, you know, I probably wouldn't buy it. But, yeah, found a wheel error out of all things. Got a 52 Chevy Treasure Hunt from the shipper with a damaged card. No supers, but I'm happy. All metal car, really hefty. And the bed sags on this. When they recast it or something like that, redesigned it, the bed sags. Not a huge fan of that. But other than that, tampos, wheels, everything's perfect. And the Grail find, last and not least, worth more than any super treasure hunt you'll ever find. It looks intimidating. What is it? What is it? It is the painted grille variation. It's got the painted Chevy logo and the painted headlights. I challenge you to find one of those if you haven't already. They're tough. I've been through 4 or 5 different dump bins, not found a single one. Up until that Toys R Us shipper, there was only one of these Camaro Z01s in there, and the only one in there was the painted variation. Very, very slick. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my Friday the 13th haul with Weird Zen Guy and Flying Monkey. Howdy, YouTubers. Have fun. Enjoy the 13th. Adios. Peace until our next update.